What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilkin. I'm coming back with more Dokkan. Now, we haven't really talked about the Dokkan All-Stars, and I've seen a few things going around right now where people are like, 1,000 EZA levels? Really? Really? Well, number one, guys, this is totally worth running, okay? 100%. We have the worldwide celebration around the corner, and if you don't know, basically the rewards from this are really sweet. So basically, as you go down here and you accrue all these dragon stones, basically every 5 levels is going to grant you a dragon stone. Actually, a little more than that. You're going to get tons of dragon stones. So the total rewards, so you can see it right here, 277 dragon stones. 277 dragon stones going into the celebration. Come on, y'all. Tons of Kais. 27, it looks like 27 of each Kai, I believe, plus 3 Elder Kais. Lots and lots of potential orbs. Tens of thousands of the small and medium orbs, and even, thousands of the large orbs. This is so incredibly worthwhile. It is a grind. I'm not going to deny you guys that. It is a grind. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick discussion about this and explain, number one, why this is probably not as daunting as you think it is, and number two, ways you can go about doing this a little by little every day. That's actually what I'm doing. Now, we will do some live streaming, and we will actually kind of like knock this out little by little over time, or to say little by little. We'll knock this out like on live streams and things like that. We'll do some fun stuff with this, but for the average player, you're not going to want to sit there and grind out 1,000 levels. But you have a good couple of weeks, and you want to get as many of those dragon stones as you possibly can. So let's talk about it, okay? First things up, understand the leveling and the way it works. Right now, when you first start off, you are in DB Saga. And you're in DB Saga for the first, 100 plus levels? Something like that. We're in DB Saga all the way up to level 108, okay? And let me see if I can pull my team up here, because I'm up there. I'm not very far in, admittedly, but a lot of that is just simply because of timing and all that stuff. You guys know I have a lot of projects. We have 4 different games going on, so it's really hard to get it going. But I'm currently on level 48. I'm not quite in the 50s yet, okay? And when I'm at level 48, let me bring my team up over here. Let me show you the team that I'm running on this bad boy, if I can soft this up here. Come on. There you go. There you go. Good. There we are. All right, perfect. So this is my team for level 20 or level 48. Doesn't seem that bad, right? You've got this unit right here. They are the youth category leader. Then of course you've got Bulma here. The main thing to bear in mind when you go up here, if we go to battle info, you need a DB Saga team. Super and extreme of all types are just fine, at least for this juncture. Okay. And then, of course, I've got Goku and Arale, and I've got the physical Goku that transforms into the Great Ape, and then I've got General Blue. General Blue. Not even like the General Blue you get from the tickets. This is the General Blue that came from the Arale crossover. He's got no extra dupes in him. I've never given him any dupes. He's not in the ability system at all. This dude is like, okay, no, I take it back, 24% in the ability system. Ooh. Mostly because, I haven't put any dupes in him. Like, there's, at the time he came out, the only time he's been on Global, there were no dupes available. He's never come back. Same as, honestly, I was just running these to see how far I would get with this, and thus far I've not had any problems. This physical Arale. And the real kicker with this one, she does have a Dokkan Awakening, but if I go to Awaken, at the time, I wasn't really taking this event seriously, and so I was just kind of like, okay, I'll do it whenever, and then lost track of time, and I never got a chance to finish up all of the medals. Now, this is also back when some of these Dokkan events were a little bit of a challenge, and I was more free to play at the time. So I didn't have the killer teams that we had now. I didn't even have a 70% leader at the time. So this was a harder Dokkan Fest for me. So as you can see, being that I fought this one down here, I was actually fighting the lower level when it only dropped 1 medal. So it didn't really have the opportunity to finish her out, sadly. And she's never returned. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, we're at level 48. Level 48, y'all. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and get my daily rewards, whatever. We'll mess around with that later. Go away. Go away. Go away. All right. Let's go back over to the EZA here. Whenever it decides it wants to do this. We are recording. Thank you. Okay. Level 48. And all the limitations that I've shown you now. And I'm going to do an auto run of this beast. That's how confident I am in this. Okay. Click auto and just let it go to town. Arale's in the front. And Arale's actually to start taking the attack here. So if there was ever an opportunity to show the limitations of this unit, now is the time. And yes, she actually just hit him pretty respectably hard because of the leader skills. Yeah. I do actually have that Goku, but I'm not using him. I don't know why, but I'm just flat not using him. I don't really have a good excuse. I just wanted to use teams that I'm not generally using. And yes, we just ruined that event with an Arale that is unawakened. So, I mean, technically she didn't land the killing blow, but whatever. Like, she hit pretty hard. So the honest answer here is, guys, if we go back over to the wiki, I'm willing to bet this team will probably get me maybe not all the way up to the 108 section, but it's actually quite feasible. So you don't necessarily. Why are you? Go away, ad. So basically, the long and the short of it is, you don't necessarily need a crazy good beefy team. You could put together just any old thing, and you should be able to just at least, you know, just waffle through this a little bit. It is not that big of a deal. All right. Now, once DB Saga is done, you're going to move on to World Tournament, and this is going to be any unit that's got World Tournament, that's got World Tournament. It's got the World Tournament Link skill that was part of the World Tournament back in Dragon Ball. So you've got your SR Piccolos, you've got Tien and Chaozu, the OG ones. You've got Master Yajirobe. This is another one I don't expect to be very difficult. It only goes up to level 130. So for levels 109 through 130, you're going to need a World Tournament unit. Then we're going to get into Pure Saiyans. This is the one that's going to be interesting. So Pure Saiyans is going to go all the way up through level 172. That should be a gimme for most everybody. But you do have the new Tech LR Vegeta and his, in his giant ape form that you're going to have to fight there. So that might get a little dicey, but from what I've seen here, I don't expect it to be much. After Pure Saiyans, you've got Planet Namek Saga, and it kind of goes from there. You've got Heavenly Events, you've got Android Cell Saga, you've got Otherworld Warriors starting it up at level 334. So if you just check the levels periodically, you'll be able to tell pretty much when they change over. After Otherworld Warriors, you got Majin Buu Saga, you got GT Bosses, GT Heroes, Shadow Dragon Saga, Goku Family, Realm of Gods, Movie Bosses Heroes. So basically it goes by like air date, basically, if I'm honest here. Like, because, GT is ahead of Super, whereas Super technically is happening before the end of Z. So it really just goes by air date and Saga, and then you go on. The final one is Universe Survival Saga. This one might be a bit challenging, but once again, I don't imagine this is going to be too bad. Damage reduction is down 45%. So characters that are SR or lower can only cause less than 2 million damage. Oh well. Life is tough. Then you get up here 50% damage reduction, which could be a little dicey, but so long as you're using the right teams and so long as you're following the strategies given to you in the battle notes, you'll be fine. This will be an easy event to wreck. Now, the reason I brought this up is because I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, it's a long event," and yeah, it really is. For me personally, it's hard to get a lot of these done every day because I've been working on so many other things. But honestly, I've come up with a strategy. What I'm going to do, and I would highly recommend, especially my very, very, very busy people, make note of where the big changes are. Just mentally make a note of where the next level is. So in my case, I'm still doing DB Saga, so at level 109, I have to switch over to World Tournament. That's all I really need to know for now, okay? I'll probably hit level 109 tomorrow morning or something like that. And what I do is I set my phone down in a safe place, plugged in while it's charging for the day, and every once in a while I just walk by and I hit the button and rerun it. You do have to click auto battle. In fact, I got it right here. So I got to click auto battle to get it going. But you have it set up. It takes 30 seconds or so, and then walk away and do whatever you got to do. Do the dishes, do some work, mow the lawn. Then come back and do it again. And you'd be surprised. Today alone, I got through 25 of these bad boys, and I was a very busy dude today. And that's not even including what I'm going to get done tonight and afterwards. Like I said, my goal is to be at level 109 by morning. So, that is that, guys. 277 Dragon Stones, all the orbs, all that stuff. Super worth it. Worldwide celebration coming in before the end of the month. So make sure you are running this. Do not save those Dragon Stones. The worldwide celebration looks like it is going to be absolutely nuts. So make sure you are ready. Free to play, guys. Free to play Dragon Stones. Can't get mad about that. Like, comment, share. I'll catch you all on the next one.